Sometimes completing games can be like trying to eat a 12-foot baguette, lengthy and tiring. Everyday essentials like work, toilet time and Call of Duty often get in the way, which is why we've compiled a spoilerific list of some of the strangest endings on PlayStation. FirstPlay, completing games so you don't have to. First up we have Castlevania Lords of Shadow, the brutally dark reimagining of Konami's classic series. Near the end it's all going a bit as we sort of expected. Gabriel's shady mate Zobek turns out to be the backstabbing personification of death, then Jason Isaacs turns up as Satan to kill Zobek and nab his powers. Our resurrected hero Gabriel then puts a whipping on Lucifer, says goodbye to dead wifey.
I love you.
Aww. And everything seems to be going sort of normally. Only then do we cut to an epilogue cutscene in which this slow-grass statue gives us a hint that Gabriel...
Don't you dare call me that.
Alright, our hero has somehow become Castlevania's regular villain Dracula. And even more shockingly, the whole scene is set in modern times. Pure amazeballs. Demonic fingers crossed for some gap-filling DLC. Next we have superhero shock-em-up Infamous. Fizzly hero Cole uses his new electric powers to battle his way through a city full of mutants and madmen to take on big baddie Kessler. Only, dun dun dun, it turns out that Kessler is actually a version of Cole from the future, and he's returned to give his younger self a bit of extreme tough love to get him ready to fight the Beast, a huge villain who bashes wimpy Cole in the alternate timeline. So murdering Cole's girlfriend and smashing up everything he cares for is actually a good thing, although it's worth remembering your chances of getting this past a jury are slim. Next we're going back to the foggy horrors of psychological PS2 nasty Silent Hill 2. Depending on how you play and the unlockables you collect, the game can be finished in 6 different ways, and our hands down favourite is the utterly mental dog ending. Here, our beleaguered and mentally tortured hero, James Sutherland, opens a previously locked door to find a small Shiba Inu at the controls of a large machine, apparently manipulating the inexplicable events of the game. Aww. James falls to the floor in tears, the dog licks his face, and we're played out with a special bark theme tune. Valve's physics puzzler Portal does an excellent job of giving you a constant, creeping sense that sinister forces are manipulating your every move. It gradually becomes clear that, instead of running you through a series of aptitude measuring tests, robot overlord GLaDOS has burnt out her sanity fuse and is instead trying to kill your face off. The walls begin to crumble, your companion cube is melted, and the delicious cake you were promised turns out to be a murder sponge with a topping of agony icing. You eventually flatten GLaDOS using your portal skills and make your escape. Well, briefly anyway. And then comes our real favourite bit, where we all have a meme-sparking, painfully self-aware sing-song.
That was a joke, haha, bad chance.
Post-apocalyptic adventure Enslaved Odyssey to the West was not the hit it deserved to be last year, meaning fewer of you have seen the totally mental ending than should have done. Let's put that right. Throughout the game, you collect pictures of the man behind muscular hero Monkey, Andy Serkis. On first playthrough, we assume these were unlockable car shots, but they're actually a hint about the ending, in which you find out that Pyramid, the organisation responsible for all kidnapping, enslaving and town burning, is actually a Matrix-style hive mind created by one man, an actual man, who, for reasons best understood by developer Ninja Theory, is shown in game-breaking real-life video, rather than through Enslaved's graphics engine. Memories of his perfect normal life are beamed directly into the slaves' minds, hiding the fact that the world's gone a bit ballbags, which would be a great twist if we weren't still thinking about Andy Serkis's face.
Your world is a wasteland.
Finally, our very favourite ending comes from emotional PlayStation 2 adventure and, if you're asking us, best game of all time, Ico. This arty last Guardian Forerunner has stranded young boy Ico battling through a demon's haunted castle with ghostly angelic Princess Yorda. At the close, Yorda's evil Queen Ma turns her to stone before Ico overpowers her and sticks a great big sword in her chest. As the castle crumbles, a shadow form Yorda pushes Ico out to sea on a rowboat, and it looks very much like it'll be tears before bedtime. Only for Ico to wake up on a beach next to the lovely and now human Yorda. Best ending ever.